Is the bottom in for Toshi? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what exactly is going on with Toshi today. Obviously, guys, this is a channel where I post pretty much daily videos on Toshi whenever there is news or something to cover. Recently, guys, we've seen Toshi take a bit of a dip, but we did have a little bit of a bounce. Again, when you go from, 900 million or 800 million, whatever it was, all the way down to about 140 million. There's still a long way to go, but let's talk about if the bottom is in. Let's talk about a couple fire tweets that I saw. Enigma Funge. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Actually tweeted some fire that I really want to go over today as well. So shout out to him. But yeah, let's get right into it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you guys are new here, please do subscribe down below. It really does mean a lot, guys. I'm really trying to get continuous subscribers going on here just so we can keep on going, keep going on strong, okay, and keep growing. Every new subscriber is a new member to the family here. So Toshi, guys, like I said, is down 42% in the past month, okay? In the past 24 hours, it is actually up 15%. Now, we did actually hit 200 million here, which is pretty cool to see. So some pretty nice gains here. But let's take a look at it, guys. So obviously, the past week, guys, it has been. Like I said, we've bounced back to where we were from the start of the week. But again, it's not looking the greatest, right? The past month for Toshi and obviously the whole market has been shitty. It does look like we are seeing a little bit of relief here, a little bit of a bounce. Bitcoin back to 87,000, which is crazy. I don't think I'd be saying Bitcoin is at 87,000 this month. But hey, here we are, and this is just the market, and this is what has been dealt. So in terms of the magical chart here, so. Again, I'll say it again, guys. I don't think Toshi is going to hit 1 billion this year. For the whole, for majority of this year, I did think we were going to see at least $1 billion Toshi. We did not see that at all. I did think that leading up towards this, we were going to see $1 billion Toshi around October time. Again, we did not see that. So I was wrong with my price prediction, right? And again, this has been drawn very clearly. This was my price prediction very consistently for majority of the year. It was about 1.2 billion, 1.3 billion, all the way down to about 700, 800 mil. We did hit a peak here of 900-ish mil, but again, we did not get past a billion. Now, more recently, I decided, you know what, I have to be more in tune with the markets, and I can't trade against the markets, I have to trade with the markets, okay? When you guys are trading meme coins or altcoins or anything, you have to respect the trend, and we did see a pretty clear uptrend here. I mean, this is as clear as it gets, and I said, you know what? I don't think we're going to hit a billion. We might go a bit lower. We might go anywhere from, 900 mil all the way to maybe about 600 mil, okay? And again, guys, I will say I think I'm wrong. I think we will be lucky to see Toshi hit 500 million this year. And again, that's based off of just the current market condition. Okay, now if Bitcoin was still pumping, we were still making new all-time highs, there is no doubt in my mind that Toshi would have maybe hit a billion this year. But again, until that happens, there is, really no hope for Toshi, right? I mean, there is not going to be a random catalyst that turns Toshi into a freaking $1 billion coin this year unless the markets turn around, okay? I mean, that's just me being honest, okay? Now, you could agree, you could disagree, doesn't really matter, but right now is the bottom in. So is the lowest point that we're going to see for Toshi this run, or this, I guess, dip, going to be 140? So a couple things as to what's going to determine this. First of all, guys, like I said, this is all dependent on Bitcoin. So let's just assume that, the bottom for Bitcoin is in. Cool, right? I do think that we have bottom for Toshi if that is the case. But let's just say, for example, and this would actually suck balls, Bitcoin decides to dip again and we get into the 70s. If that does happen, ladies and gentlemen, I genuinely do think that Toshi is probably going to get under 100 mil. Again, if that happens. If Bitcoin goes into $70,000 range, guys, Toshi is definitely going to go under $100 million market cap. So will Brett. So will a lot of these meme coins. They will literally be plummeting, and I mean absolutely plummeting. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things, right? So first off, there is still very high demand for Toshi, okay? Toshi just broke into the top 10 by trading volume on official Upbit. Korea loves the cat. So obviously this is a very bullish indicator of Toshi, but let's talk about this. So what would be a Giga Toshi move? And guys, I've said this in previous videos. Go and watch my Toshi flywheel videos because I've literally been saying that this would be so important. And I think that Coco and the team should really focus on figuring out how to make this a reality. But imagine they help Moto get to $100 million market cap and create a co-brand. Now, I don't know if I really care for them to create a co-brand, but what Toshi needs is to create a multi-million-dollar runner on Toshi Mart. Now, 100 mil, I'm going to be honest, in this market is not going to happen, right? It's just not going to happen. But even a $10 million runner in the base trenches would go a very long way for the Toshi brand, right? And let's just say, I would argue as well, instead of getting one coin to 100 mil, imagine they got just five coins to 10 mil. That would bring so much hype, so much volume, and so much attention into Toshi Mart that it would actually be insane. Okay, so obviously this would validate, or it would be a Toshimar token wins validating the platform, and holders would probably distribute profits into Toshi, taking it to a $1 billion rally. Because guys, we already know how the flywheel works. So every time there is actual volume that comes to Toshimar, it directly benefits Toshi. If you guys don't know how that all works, go to the Toshimar website or watch my video. Just search up crypto RJ Toshi flywheel, and you'll be able to see it. Okay, now let's just assume that Toshi gets listed on Binance. I promise you guys, it will not run to $10 billion. This guy, I mean, genuinely should not be taking advice from this guy. I don't know if this is just a troll or if this is just like a random post for fun. But again, guys, a lot of people have been also saying, oh, RJ, what happens when Binance lists them? I promise you guys, if Coinbase didn't take it to a billion, Binance is not going to take Toshi to a billion. That's just the honest truth, guys. And again, especially in these market conditions, I think Binance would maybe get it to, let's just say, 300 400 million dollar market cap, if even. Right now, I also want to discuss a very interesting concept here. Right, so me personally, guys, my main portfolio is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stocks. Right, and I hold meme coins with maybe about like 10-ish% of my portfolio. Right, I kind of use meme coins to make money, quick flips, and then put it into safe stuff so I can grow my net worth and grow my wealth, because that's what matters to me. Right now, with all that being said, I have to be prepared for, either a bull market or a bear market, or, for majority of this year, just kind of sideways choppy bullshit, right? Now, let's talk about if we have maybe had a top. So a lot of people are saying that Bitcoin and the bull run is over for the time being. So let's just say, and by the way, any influencer that tells you that the bull run is coming, block them. Literally block them, because they are lying to your face. Okay? Now, you're telling me that you thought the bull run hasn't even started yet after the following events. So first off, guys, obviously we had the strategic reserve. You thought they were going to strategically do what? Strategically top blast? Obviously not. Trump launched his own meme coin while he was the president. Trump also launched a second coin, which was for his wife Melania, right? Which again, guys, already those are multiple things that make you realize, like, listen, we've been in a bull run, okay? 3 to 4 small African countries launched their own meme coins. President of Argentina launches his own meme coin. Michael Saylor is on TV telling your grandma, your uncle, your high school teachers to buy Bitcoin. Eric Trump tweets to buy Ethereum a few times. Again, BlackRock and all the big mutual funds flip from crypto being a scam to crypto is going to replace the dollar. And again, guys, like, I want people to understand, these are all huge, huge indicators that we've been in a bull run, and there has been a lot of hype and FOMO and retail interest. Okay, I'm gonna skip the other two, but basically the most important one was, guys, Bitcoin has been up only for 3 years straight. We went from 15,000 to 125K, and you thought the bull run hasn't even started. Again, genuinely think this: crypto, one, is not for you, and two, whoever is telling you this, like I said, go ahead and block them, guys, because I've been saying for a while now, we've been in a bull run. We've been seeing meme coin season or altcoin season. We've been seeing this isn't like something that's gonna happen. It's been happening for the past 2 years now, right? So guys, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.